Hey everybody, it's MTP Flyers, back at you with another review. As you can see, this is my official review of the Switcheasy Rebel Serpent. I was pretty excited to get this. If you saw my last video, you obviously practically saw me lose it over the way it looked. It looks great. I did get a lot of comments from it over the weekend. People did say it looked nice. I did see lots of good reviews. I saw lots of bad reviews over this. I thought it looked good. I liked the black on black with the diamond. Kind of the idea of a serpent is dark colors with the scales. I was one of the ones that thought it would look cool in another color. I did hear some other people say, hey, most of the reviews I saw were, hey, this will look cool in another color. Let's put it on another color. This looks good. It looks cool. Check it out. But I think the idea that Switcheasy was going for here was the fact that a serpent is dark colors. That's the idea. Whether they plan on putting out different colors, I don't know. A lot of us think it would be cool to see this maybe in other designs on here, not just in this. Different colors with different textures and stuff like that. Different colors. I don't know what they're going to do with it. I don't know if they're even going to see my video, but that's my idea for something like that. But let's get back to what I found out about this case. People did complain about this bottom being too loose and sagging and pulling off the case. People complained about the corners being crushed on this. I didn't have any problems putting it on. I think this one side crushed on me when I did it on the install. Pulled it right off, put it back on, no problem. One thing I did notice, and I really wish I had a better video camera to show you. Can you see that? I can see that. That is actually all scratched up. I only took this off a couple times. You can see that. I also have... Can you see that? Can you see my... I have a hole in it already. And I was, pretty gentle in trying to put this on. Maybe I wasn't. I went back and looked at the video. I didn't feel like I pulled on that to put it on. I felt like I was pulling on the plastic part to do that. So that kind of ticked me off a little bit. A lot of people don't like the results they're getting from the black case. Hell, Carlos slayed the heck out of it. I thought I had a different case, maybe. I got lucky. There's a guy that responded to one of my comments, Mikey D3G. He said he had great luck with it. I'd like to see his review after having it on for a few days. And see if he thinks the same thing with this self-scratching. I'd like to hear from you, Mikey. Everything was great. I love the coverage it gave. The protection, with the shock protection, is great. You know what? I take that back. Let me show you something. The coverage was good, and this is going back... If anybody notices this or not. It's just me. The top seems to be covered pretty well on the sides here to about here and here. All this seems pretty good to me. I have... And you can see it. I have bezel showing there. It's not covering that. I pull and I stretch and I pull it over and it's still showing. It seems like it's crooked. It looks like it flares out like this at the bottom. This doesn't seem so bad, but this side sucks. Pardon my French, guys, but seriously. And then I thought, no big deal. I'll put the case on. Until we get down here at the bottom, I'm real careful. I pull that up and over. Same thing. Pull it up and over. I thought it would pull it in. Nope. Still sits out there. Look at that. I'm pretty meticulous about putting things on and making sure it's right. You could see even before that was on, it still flexed out. Maybe it would pull it in. Nope. Still out there. It's like the case is a little bit short. I don't know. I really don't know. I was a little disappointed with that. I felt like this was pretty strong. I kept the bottom on the whole time when I did this. I'm sorry, when I had this on. And I felt like that gave it the extra support that it needed. I figure you really only should have that out if you're recharging or docking. Other than that, I leave it in there. I think it's great. The lay on the table design was good. I love the way it looks on the back. But I keep coming back to this. I take back what I said. This is not that great. Did I get a bad one? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm going to do a video on this just to see how it fits. I had it on, I didn't notice it. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to, right after I'm done this one, I'm already at 6 minutes. I'm not going to have time to do that, but I'll do an unboxing of that. I wasn't going to, but I want to try it out and see what it does. I tried it out. It worked when it came in, and I didn't notice it. Maybe I just didn't see it. I don't know. But that ticks me off. I don't like that at all. Mikey, I don't know if when you see this, if you think the same thing. Take a look at yours. Crud. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. I was expecting that phone call. So, I'm disappointed, to say the least. But before I give up, I am going to order another color to see if it holds true for this black, because I might have the same problem with this one. So we'll see. I'm going to do this next. That call was actually my buddy having the video camera. Someone else was borrowing it from him. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to do the review on that one. I'm going to go get it. But that bothers me, how that sits off like that. I mean, hell, I just got this pardon my French. I just got this phone. If you see my video on the in-case slider, the review, I had to get another phone because my other one had dirt behind the touchscreen and on top of the LCD, so I wanted to get it replaced. Well, I didn't know it was going to get replaced, but check that out. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. I got to put these two together. That should take me a good 5 years to figure that out. So that's it. I mean, if you're looking to get it, yes, it looks great. I don't know. I also noticed, and again, I'm going to have to take a look at the other ones. Anybody notices it feels like this flares up, like it goes up, almost like a serpent's back would. Like it goes up. It looks pretty cool. Sorry, I just wanted to throw that in there. But I noticed that it's got a little bit of design, of course. And everyone is saying you put this on another case. This black part is actually a little bit deeper to hold this, so this sticks up a little bit on all your cases, so it may not fit as well as people think. But that's it. I give it a decent grade, maybe like a 5 out of 10, just because that really bothers me. And the scratching. Horrible, horrible. So, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm getting close to 10 minutes. Thanks, guys. I'll be back with the other one. I'm going to go pick that camera up for my buddy. And I'm going to do the Capsule Neo, the white. I'm going to check that out. Alright, guys. MTP Flyers signing out. Take it easy.